Naturally Curly World, I'm Christina, and today I'm doing a watch and go, the show where we review the shows that we've been watching while we do our hair. Today I'm reviewing Parenthood. Before we get started, today I'm going to be using the Obia shampoo bar, the Honey Baby Naturals conditioner, which obviously I love, the Camille Rose Naturals Aloe Whipped Butter Gel as my styler. This is like third or fourth day hair. I've been doing hot yoga every morning, so my scalp and my hair are really needing this. So I'm gonna go wet my hair and then I'll come back. So today I'm using this Obia shampoo bar. It won the best shampoo bar in our Best of the Best awards, and it's also won Editor's Choice Awards. So I know that editors and the community love it, and that's why I wanted to give it a try. So Parenthood is a show about a family, but it's also a show about parenthood, marriage, divorce, romance, friendship, mental health, the education system, politics, interracial couples, gay couples. The real question is, what is Parenthood not about? Because it covers all the bases, and I think it does a really good job of it too. So I'm using this scalp brush. It's my must-have step in my wash routine because ever since I started using this, my scalp really just doesn't feel clean unless I do this step. It's like a very gentle scratch, and it stimulates your follicles and all that good stuff, but mostly it just feels good, and after I use it, I feel clean, and everyone should go and get these because they cost like $1. So I'm gonna go rinse this out of my hair, and then I'm gonna condition with the Honey Baby Naturals. So I have the Honey Baby Naturals conditioner in my hair right now. It always makes my hair feel really soft, and that's why I love it so much, and I'm going to detangle with this wide tooth comb. So I was introduced to Parenthood by Nikki, and Nikki likes to cry. Like, she really likes sad movies and sad music, and I don't. I like uplifting music. I like to dance when I'm at home alone. I don't like rom-coms. I don't like these kinds of movies. I don't like Lifetime movies. So I really wasn't sure if I was gonna like this. And I had actually, before I started watching this show, I had gone through a breakup, and I had built this like wall around my emotions so that I couldn't feel anything and nothing would make me cry. And I didn't like seeing happy couples. So when I started watching this show, it really surprised me that I shed a tear. I started to cry a little bit. So I would recommend, step number one, if you're gonna start watching Parenthood, is first grab your favorite makeup remover. This is mine. It's coconut oil from our best ever makeup remover video, and just take off your eye makeup to start with. Just take it all off, because if you start watching this show and you have like mascara or anything on your eyes, you're gonna be crying and it's gonna sting. It's gonna be a mess. So just take off your makeup first, and then you can start the show. I'm gonna go rinse out my conditioner now, and then I'll be back. So now that my hair is rinsed and kind of clumped, it's a bit weird doing it here rather than in my shower. I'm not getting the amount of clumpage that I would normally get, but I'm going to use the Camille Rose Naturals Aloe Whipped Butter Gel as my styler. So the central family in this show is the Bravermans, and the matriarch and the patriarch are Camille and Zeke, and they have 4 kids: Crosby, Adam, Julia, and Sarah. Sarah's played by the mom in Gilmore Girls, and they go through their various relationships and start their own families, and then there's the grandkids. So there are multiple levels, and I think that there's a lot of potential for these kinds of shows to get really corny. When I say that I cry a lot, it's not because there's a lot of tragedy and they're always trying really hard to pull at your heartstrings or to, like, I don't feel like they were playing with my emotions. I just felt that so many moments were so special and so endearing, and it was really all about the relationships more than any one character. So I think it's too hard to pick like a favorite character, but there were these dynamics between certain characters that I always wanted to see more of. Like Adam and Cristina, that's a couple. They're like goofy and really, really uncool and such bad dancers, and they're both just such parents. Like, what ends up happening when you watch the show is you want to be a Braverman. I think that everyone thinks they are a Braverman when they watch this show. I think probably most people are wrong. I'm actually a Braverman, and I dreamed, because I've been binging this show this week and for a long time now. There's a lot of episodes. But I dreamed the other night that I was a Braverman. Like, I dreamed that I was part of this family, and it felt so good. So if you start watching this show, I hope you get to the point where you have a Braverman dream. That's really the goal. If I had to pick a favorite character, it might be Amber, because she's so natural. I think that's one of the really good things about Parenthood is no one really seems like they're acting. So Amber's really good at being naturally funny and naturally warm with her family, and I think that's why it really feels like they're a family, because they have such good chemistry. It's hard to get that on TV, and I don't think I've seen another show nail that quite like this. I've been watching, because of Nikki also, This Is Us, and I know everyone loves This Is Us, but I don't think it's as good as Parenthood. I don't think that the characters are as likable as the Parenthood characters. You don't fall in love with the characters in This Is Us. They're pretty flawed and they're pretty annoying humans sometimes. But on Parenthood, they're realistic, but you just love them so dearly, like they're a member of your family. So there are 6 seasons of Parenthood, and I just watched the finale last night. This is very fresh for me. It ran, I think, from 2010 to 2015. So it's not current. I know I'm really late. But if you are also late and you haven't watched it yet, I think you should give it a try, even if you don't normally watch those kinds of movies. I will say, in this final season, my boyfriend ended up watching with me, and he is sort of like the Ray Romano character on Parenthood, as in he's a man of very few words and not a lot of emotions. And there were a few moments while we were watching where he had a glisten in his eye. Ray Romano on the show is dating Sarah, and if you don't like Ray Romano on Everybody Loves Raymond, that's okay, because he's a completely different character than I've seen him anywhere else. He's one of those actors that I kind of feel like just plays himself everywhere, but he's different on this show. He has Asperger's, and also one of the grandchildren also has Asperger's, so there's a lot of plots that run around that, and their relationships within the family and how it affects their lives. So it's kind of like this parallel, like they really want to see Ray, his name is Hank on the show, but he's Ray to me. They really want to see Ray succeed, because it's kind of like a future projection of Max, the grandson who has Asperger's. They want to have hope that Max can have a normal life and that he can fall in love one day and have a job one day. So that's a really good plot line. I'm almost done scrunching. To be honest, I never really stop scrunching. When I get to work, I continue scrunching. I scrunch throughout the day, but I'm done for now. And now I'm gonna diffuse, which is really going to turn my waves into something resembling curls. I'm gonna go get the diffuser and see if I can turn these into curls. Okay, so I've just diffused. I diffused entirely upside down. I have to diffuse upside down in order to get the lift and volume that I want. My ultimate goal is to have big hair. I don't care too much about curl definition or frizz, I just want big hair. So this is pretty big. So I would rate this show a 5 out of 5, without a doubt. If you maybe need some emotional outlets in your life, I think we all need that right now. If you just need to have a good cry, you should definitely watch this. Based on zero research or studies, I believe that it's healthy to have a really good cry sometimes. And this show is the perfect avenue for that, even as someone who doesn't like these kinds of shows. So if you liked this, if you've watched this show, please let me know in the comments. I want to hear what other people think of it. It's very fresh in my mind because I finished it last night and I just want to talk about it. So let me know down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you liked this video. We make these videos every Wednesday, so come back next week for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!